All right, we are live.
Well. We are live. It's been a long time, Daryl, since we've done a an amazing StreamYard type of not only just video but a live stream. So how you feeling, brother?
I'm feeling good. It's been a while, like you said, since we've done this, so it's great to be back live, to be in front of the people, as they say, and really talk about what's happened since the last time we went live on any of the platforms. So it's a great opportunity, a great day up here in the Pacific Northwest. So that's something that changed since the last time we went live. I decided that East Coast living wasn't enough. I wanted to try out the West Coast living. So
Right on, right on. Well, listen, folks. There's a lot of things that happen. As Daryl just said a minute ago, he's moved to the Pacific Northwest over into a beautiful place of amazingness over there in Washington State. And myself, Earl B. Hunter Jr., the visionary and founder of the Unity Folks. Our name has evolved to the Unity Folks since the last time we've been on this call and having these conversations. But I got to tell you, the excitement that we're bringing to the industry, the excitement that we've been doing, nothing has really changed with us. We always promote unity in the outdoor community and beyond. We have been building amazing Unity Blaze partners. People love what we do because we do what we say, and we want to make sure that we promote unity in the outdoor community and beyond. And today is an amazing, amazing show. And the reason why today is so amazing because this is an inaugural, our first show that we're doing in 2026, but it's also the first time that we're introducing our amazing Getaway Giveaway. That's right, folks. The Getaway Giveaway is so amazing. It's a project and a program that we've actually collaborated with one of our Unity Blaze network partners that is located in an amazing place, which we'll get to in a second. I don't want to steal their thunder, but also on this call, we have the folks who actually have been selected for the getaway and the giveaway. And what's so amazing about that is when you hear their story and why we selected them, I think you'll understand why it's so important for us to continue doing the work that we're doing because we want to make sure we put more smiles on people's faces and that they enjoy the outdoor lifestyle with any and everyone. So without further ado, allow me to ask a few questions. And the first question I want to ask, we have a few guests on our program today, and I want you all to get to know them. So I will start off by asking Sarah, Sarah from Open Sky. Sarah, why don't you tell the folks a little bit about you and why you're here, and then take us through why it's important to be a part of this whole Unity Blaze network.
Absolutely. Hi, guys. Hi, everybody. I am Sarah Otto. I'm the marketing manager at Open Sky. Open Sky is a luxury camping resort just outside of the beautiful Zion National Park. Am I stealing the thunder now too, Earl? I'm sorry.
No, you giving it. You
had to get
right
to
now.
it, right?
You're doing it. You're doing it.
Perfect. I fell in love with this area when I was out here visiting from Minnesota nearly 10 years ago now, and have made it my home and spent some time with the tourism office here, and then fell in love with this property that I'm now at called Open Sky. It is truly just everything that you would want in a luxury experience. We say luxury camping, but it's the farthest thing from camping. We might have a fire pit and those kind of things, but we have running water, and not just running water, but you step out of that shower onto a heated bathroom floor.
Woo.
That's the kind of luxury we're talking about here.
Man, that's that amazing like 5-star luxury. That ain't glamping. That's glamping and luxury camping to the fifth power, baby. Woo, I like it.
I love it. Yes, that's what we strive for. We go for luxury in nature. And I was just reminded today in some of our materials too, luxury is that, or nature is the true luxury, which I kind of love too. So we're leaning into that highly. And we love working with the Unity folks. I know you guys are kind of focused somewhat on camping, but it's all kinds of accommodations, and we're taking that one step up and kind of feel that this glamping luxury camping is really a great step for someone who hasn't been camping previously, but maybe still likes the outdoors, wants to dabble. We can be that stepping stone for you. So,
well, the reason why we like you so much, though, Sarah, yeah, you guys have an amazing property, but we really like you because you may be one of the best folks that are actually are getting in here and understanding what we're doing when we say we want to invite and welcome more folks to the outdoor industry and lifestyle. And we're doing that very strategic in a way that's so amazing. And what better way than to introduce a program like this, Getaway Giveaway, with in a property that have luxury, this luxury camping where you basically feel like you're in a luxury hotel in a lot of ways, right? With that being said, paint that picture for us a little bit, Sarah. Paint that picture of coming to that property, what that feels like.
Yeah, absolutely. If anyone is not familiar with Zion National Park, it is one of the smaller national parks across the country. However, it is one of the most visited, nearly 5 million people through there daily. But what our location does is takes you off the beaten path. The beaten path is a state road that goes to the national park, but we're 3.5 miles up a remote gravel road. We are tucked into a little canyon. And dotted across the property are 13, and we're building, so 17 eventual luxury camps. Those camps are all fairly well spaced across the property, so every guest has some privacy. We kind of refer to it not just as your tent, but really your entire camp, because you have an outdoor patio. You have room to relax at night. You have room to look at the glorious stars in the evening. We are surrounded by dark sky certified properties, which means that we have some of the clearest non-light polluted areas in the country to look at all the stars. You can see the Milky Way from our property, all those things that you can't see in bigger metropolitan areas and all that good stuff too. Right like I alluded to, we're full luxury camps. We have king size comfortable beds, high-end linens. What we're putting up in one of the suites that we have here is a cedar soaking hot tub, also a inside copper bathtub for some luxurious nights there. We've got all kinds of suites that actually have a stargazing window, meaning a clear ceiling, a glass ceiling. So literally you can lay in bed and stay up all night watching the stars, or wake up occasionally and check out what those stars are doing. So just super fun. I feel like the owners of this property have really thought of everything, and we can't give away all the surprises of what guests are going to see there.
As my 73-year-old mother would say, boy, y'all got it going on. Yeah, y'all got it going on. And
we like to think so.
Right. I think one of the things is, before we introduce our other guests here, one of the things that folks have to understand what about camping, glamping, luxury camping, there's levels to this, right? A lot of folks think when you talk about going camping these days, they think you got to go out into the woods, and they always ask the question, what am I going to eat? Do I have to kill some squirrels? Do I have to do these things? No. You can actually bring your food. But at your facility, you actually have a restaurant on campus.
We do have a restaurant on property and are quite proud of that. It's called Black Sage. It is a high-end farm-to-table dining experience. We call it a culinary adventure. That does not mean that you're out hunting for squirrels. You're not adventuring like that. But we are bringing to you all kinds of dishes. Our chef is superb. He has some Appalachian influences, which maybe some of you all know.
Right on.
But also takes care of working with our local farmers and suppliers. We do everything as much as possible from the local farmers, from local ranchers, from the community gardens, all that good stuff. So truly, we can't even most of the time post a menu because it changes that frequently based on seasons and availability. So that in that sense, it's an adventure, not knowing 100% what you're going to get on that menu, but you can be guaranteed it's
right
an exciting experience as well.
Well, listen, we again, that sounds incredibly amazing, folks. And if you just joined us, we're talking about our Getaway Giveaway promotion and project that we're doing with our partner Open Skies, located in near Zion National Park. Listen, I've been to Zion National Park. I've been there several times, and I got to be frank with you, it's one of the most beautiful places in the world. It is incredible, but I've never been to the luxury campground and the space of open sky. But we have some people on this call that actually going to go visit that location because they have been selected by our staff, our team, our company to take the visit, to join, to love on Open Sky. Open Sky can love on them, and they can enjoy this amazing place, which is not far from Zion National Park. But before I introduce them, I just want to say to you, Sarah, and I probably say this a few times, I just want to say thank you for being an amazing Unity Blaze partner. It's not easy all the time really understanding what and why and how you need to go, but it feels like you all have gotten in the boat with us and you're rowing your way to make sure we invite and welcome everyone, no matter your race, age, gender, and ability. So thank you for that. All right. Right on. Well, listen, this is all about the getaway and the giveaway, and we have to have people to give away. And I'm so pleased to introduce and recognize these two lovely folks, this amazing couple. And I won't steal their thunder here, but this couple, and I would like to introduce themselves. These are the winners, and these are the folks that have been selected for the first Getaway Giveaway. So if you're at home, you're listening to this, go ahead and clap your hands. Give it up for Kendrick and Regina Hall. Woo! So Kendrick and Regina, we're so happy that you've joined us. I know Daryl's over there smiling because Daryl wants to go on the trip too. And so since before we get into how amazing this trip is, listen, just share with the folks who you are. Give them a little bit of your story, and just tell them what's been going on lately in your life, because it's something you guys did really big in your life, and I think it's pretty dope, and one of the biggest reasons why we selected you as well.
All right, Earl. Regina and I just got married back on December the 19th.
Woo!
And we're on a new journey in our relationship. We've known each other for going on 5 years now. It's been a wonderful journey. I remember when we first met, something that we did a lot was go to the park and walk the trail. We would walk 2 or 3 miles in and 2 or 3 miles out, but we always loved nature, watching the deer, sitting down, sometimes having a picnic, and or riding the bikes through the park. And it's been the outdoors has been a big part of our life, but more of what's been going on in our life recently, other than getting married, is a lot of work since after the holiday, and we really need a break. So this is really music to our ears when we heard that we won the Getaway Giveaway. And I hardly ever win anything. So I mean, it was just unbelievable. It's like, wow, it's amazing. Hey, is this real? Is this a scam? But
baby, it's real, baby.
We know it's for real now. So that's we're excited about it. And Sarah, you've been holding out on us. We didn't know that the accommodations offered so many things like the ceiling and being able to gaze through at the stars. That's a unusual amenity that you don't get just anywhere.
Yeah, true story. I told you we couldn't tell you it all up front. We're just
we can't tell you everything
with the surprise.
Well, here's the thing, Kendrick. You and Regina, newlyweds, been knowing each other for quite some time. Tell the folks where you're located, what area you're in, because that's pretty significant in what some of the things that we're doing here at our company and how we're actually reaching out to different parts of the country to meet different parts of the country, basically, right? So I'm really interested to know that and tell the folks where you're from, what area you're in, so folks can get a sense of, where you're coming from and where you're going.
So Earl, we're in the metro Atlanta area, in a suburb west of Atlanta called Mapleton.
Right.
So definitely have lots of access to different parks and mountainous areas that we like to visit in our free time. But definitely we're in the South. We're in that deep South area.
Right. Well, so Regina, I skipped over this, but Regina, to be frank with you, how does it feel to be a newlywed? How does it feel to be a new wife?
It feels not much has changed. I keep joking with my friends and family, like I guess we're so good together. Like it didn't affect anything major. Like now we just have a different title. So I'm kind of relieved, but excited for the future as well.
Well, let me just first.
Hey,
Go ahead.
I didn't mean to cut you off. She was giving me the side eye now. Is it going to happen, or are you just leading me on?
Hey, well, listen. You know, I got to tell you, it's all in good timing. You know, it's all in good timing. Just like this is in good timing for me to say this to you. Congratulations, number one, on you being married. Okay,
Thank you.
That is and congrats on that journey you're about to experience. Number two, I want to say congratulations to you all for exploring the outdoors before this particular getaway giveaway opportunity. And then the third thing is congratulations for being the first, not only people, but the first couple that actually are part of this getaway giveaway program that we've started. And this is something that we're going to continue with some of our other Unity Blaze partners. And here's the beautiful thing. These folks, this beautiful couple, Regina and Kendrick, they're going to hop on a flight on, I think it's on Friday. They're going to hop on a flight and head out to, it may be Thursday, I think. But they headed on, they're hopping on a flight on Thursday. Matter of fact, don't let me tell the story. You tell the story. You tell the story. So exactly what's happening, because that's something in between you actually getting to Open Sky is going to happen. And it's cool because Regina has never done it before, right?
Yes, that's correct. We're leaving out from Atlanta around 2 p.m. Eastern time on Thursday, and we'll land in Vegas, Las Vegas, around 4:35. Right. And Regina's never been to Las Vegas. As we met, she always said, "This is a place I want to go that I've never been." So we get a chance to get a two for one. Looked at the shows, and we bought some tickets for a show, and we're gonna enjoy the evening in Vegas, get us some rest, sleep in on Friday morning, and head on over to Open Skies. And I heard that the views are beautiful on the way there, so really look forward to that journey, and also, you know, just capturing the pictures and of a new environment that I haven't experienced. I found out last night that Regina actually has been to Utah. I haven't been to Utah, so Utah is a new experience for me.
Right on. You know, the thing that most folks don't understand. First, let's go back and start this. You're gonna get on a flight from Atlanta. You're gonna fly to Las Vegas. You're gonna spend a night in Las Vegas, experience Vegas nights, experience Vegas lights. You're gonna go to a show, and then you're gonna get in the car the next day, and you're gonna drive about an hour, 2 hours away to Utah, southern Utah, up to Open Sky, where they're located near Zion National Park. And you're going to experience luxury camping, and you're going to be in this amazing facility or space where you're going to be able to lay back. First, you're going to be greeted with open arms, and then you're going to be able to lay in back on a beautiful bed, king size bed, looking up in the sky, seeing stars, having some amazing food on the campus and on the property of an amazing restaurant, a farm to table restaurant. So the food is going to be great because the person who's actually cooking the food got some ties to Appalachia, which is to North Carolina. You're going to do some activities and all that type thing. So we're right there. We're going to stay right there. Sarah, explain to the folks exactly some of the activities that Kendrick and Regina will be doing while they're there for 4 days, 3 to 4 days on the property.
Earl, I'm just going to preface it too by saying, like, we are kind of an adventure hub over here at Open Sky too. And really, Regina and Kendrick are not getting super special treatment that no other guests would get. But within 24 hours of booking at Open Sky, and we kind of gave Kendrick and Regina this option too, in a different little modified way because of this promotion. But the idea is that within 24 hours of booking at Open Sky, you get contacted by our experiences team. And our experiences team basically says, what's on your bucket list? What do you want to see of Utah? What do you want to see in Zion? And what else do you want to do? And here are the options. And let's create an itinerary for you. And that's a free service for all of our guests, which is kind of another little step in the luxury vein, right? As far as it goes. But working with Kendrick and Regina, we put together their little itinerary. They get to our resort. We're going to let them settle in a little bit, and then we're going to treat them to dinner at Black Sage with little full bellies. They can go back to camp and, like we said, kind of take advantage of those stargazing opportunities and all that jazz. rest up because the next day is going to be the high adventure day.
Yeah.
We are working with our partners, Ride Zion. Ride Zion is located on property with us as well. And so they will literally pick up the hauls from the property and take them right into Zion National Park. So again, why not start with Zion, right? And they are going to do the ever popular the Narrows hike, which is right along the riverside, but then you're taking into the river itself. So we're talking probably some waders and all that good stuff at this time of the year, some walking sticks, all that good stuff into canyons along the water. And there's going to be a point where they can reach out and touch both sides of that canyon.
Wow.
Really kind of cool. So definitely a unique experience there and a magical one at that. That's a pretty extensive day, but our tour guide is doing all the snacks and lunches and all that good stuff, taking care of all of those things so they don't have to worry about a thing. And then we're returning them to camp and letting them chill for a little bit, but then also bringing in our friends at Stargazing Zion. Stargazing Zion is located just kind of over the canyon from us, but they're coming to Kendrick and Regina and doing a customized stargazing experience for them. So they're bringing their telescopes, they're bringing their comfy chairs. We can let them kind of relax too on the net hammock that their camp has, and take a look at that vast star array. And those experts at Stargazing Zion are truly experts and can walk them through the whole night sky, the constellations, all that fun stuff. We'll let them sleep a little bit, and
just
Sunday,
a little bit.
Yeah. Sundays more on their own, but we did book for them a ATV sunset tour.
Nice.
Hold a minute, Sarah. Just wait a minute. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me you don't have to go outside of the country to actually ride ATVs?
No, sir.
You mean to tell me that you can go to Utah and go to this amazing luxury camping experience near Zion National Park and actually ride ATVs and enjoy it in the beautiful red clay of Utah? Yeah, wow.
There's no joke. That's for real. They're going to head over to the magical Sand Hollow State Park, and acres and acres and acres of red sand dunes. They are going to have a guided experience where they get to rip through those sand dunes and send up those rooster tails of sand.
I love it.
As comfortable as they want to be with all of that, and taking the sunset from a high viewpoint, and see all the other features of that little park too. So
wow,
that's kind of the quick lineup. It's a quick trip, but look at all the stuff we're slamming in there. Plus they get to call Open Sky their home base for all that time. So
right on. It's so amazing because we talk about this getaway giveaway, and Daryl and I and Sarah, we've been working on this for quite some time. We talk about this getaway giveaway deal for Regina and Kendra, and they've been the guests that actually have been selected to win this amazing trip. But Sarah, like you said earlier, if anyone actually has an opportunity to book a trip or book and to want to visit Open Skies Resort, they're going to get this type treatment in regards to the opportunity to do so, right? The opportunity to book this on their own, right? These amazing spaces. And because they're you're a Unity Blaze partner, we know you're going to treat them with amazing love and respect and inviting and welcoming of the space. I'm just so enamored. Daryl, it's almost like you and I need to get on the flight and go out there ourselves, man. You're on mute, brother. Hold on. We want to hear you.
Yeah. I was gonna say she had me at the when I saw that they had the rooms where you can sit inside and view the stars, because normally when I do my little stargazing trips, it's probably 40 degrees, 30 degrees, and it's like I can only and I'm a photographer, so I can only stand out there so long. So to be able to just kind of lay back in a room and look up at the skies, fall asleep, wake up, middle of the night, look at the sky, at the stars some more, is really magical for me. And then I love a good ATV trip. The first time I ever got on an ATV was out of the country, so to know that I can do that right here, now that I'm on this side of the country, maybe just a 2-hour flight away with an hour drive, with a quick layover in Vegas just to make sure that I can spend a lot of time at the Black Sage restaurant. That sounds like a romantic getaway. I want to bring my kids, but then it's like I can't really drive those ATVs as fast as I want to. If I got a kid and you got to be safe. So this is this is amazing. It's great to know that there are places like that, right here in our backyard that we can just, go visit and really support.
Well, Daryl, you just said it, a romantic trip. One of the things that Sarah and we've been talking about, listen, if you're a newlywed, if you're a person on an anniversary, you trying to take an anniversary trip, or you just want to take someone or go yourself to experience luxury camping, we encourage you. We encourage you to book with Open Skies. We encourage you to make sure that you know what you're getting into, though. Make sure you know you're about to go have an amazing time. You're about to see some amazing spaces, because I've been to Zion before and I know how amazing it is. And so back to Kendrick and Regina, listen, all the things that, that Sarah just shared with you all, how does that make you feel? I mean, what does it make you feel like? Are you getting excited? Have you been excited? What are you feeling right now?
It's really hard to get through a work day right now. I'm on 10, just trying to focus. I keep daydreaming about what we're going to do and everything we're going to see and experience. So my boss has got a tough job ahead for the next 48 hours.
Right on. Daryl also alluded to something else, that he's a photographer. Listen, I've been in that part of the country before. If you had a camera, I would tell you, if you had a camera, a traditional camera, I would tell you to bring some batteries and bring a whole ton of chips to put in there to make sure your SD cards. But if you have your phone, make sure you have a lot of memory on your phone to capture all the photos. And we're looking forward to you all taking some amazing photos and sharing with the audience, so that we then can share them. We can share them all over our platform, so that folks can see how amazing time you all had. And one of the requests I have for you, though, is, take some pictures of that food. I'm really excited. I want to see that food. I'm a farm to table type guy. I want to see that food. Matter of fact, yes. I'm about to leave this particular broadcast and go down and make my children some amazing quote unquote gourmet farm to table food. Right? I'm excited about that.
Well, we'll make sure to take a picture of the food for you. But it makes me laugh to wonder: are you one of those guys who are at the restaurant when you have a nice looking meal in front of you and you say, "Hold up, let me take a picture of it"?
No, actually,
first, babies.
Hey, look here. Actually, I think I don't really do that. I used to do that, but man, by the time I get to restaurants, I see the food, I dig in, bro. I say my prayers and I go straight to the food, baby.
I was going to jump in and say, for me, it depends on how hungry I am and when the last time I ate. So yesterday was my wife's birthday. We took her out to eat, and by the time the food got to the table, I had been wrangling kids for about an hour. So I just was like, I was hungry, and I just like, let me just dig in. And we were so hungry and so excited to be out that we didn't even take pictures of ourselves, on my wife's birthday, let alone the food. But I am one of those people when the chef has gone through all that trouble to put that great meal on a plate and just, plate it in, it's really nice. I feel like I'm doing them a justice by taking that photo and sharing it to the world. So yeah, you feel free to take as many photos with your dick in as you
right
like.
On.
It's art, right? It's art.
It's art. Yeah, exactly.
Right on. Well, the one thing is, as we sort of wrap up this amazing conversation, if you just joined us, we're talking about the Unity folks partnering with Open Sky, which is our Unity Blaze partner, about our Getaway Giveaway program that we're sharing with everyone. And this is a program that we just started here in 2026 that we're going to do again and again and again with other Unity Blaze partners. So folks, make sure you tap in, make sure you tune in, make sure you also go to our website, theunityfolks.com, theunityfolks.com. Once you get to that website, there's a button there on a map. You click that map, you click that button that says explore map, and you're going to see all of our Unity Blaze partners on that map. And we've grown extensively since the last time we've been on this call. As a matter of fact, we're about to add one of the biggest states in the country onto that map as well. We also want to say to you all is that if folks are not on our map, we're not saying you shouldn't go there, but we're saying that you should go to everyone that is on our map, because we know they believe in unity in the outdoor community and beyond. As we wrap up, I would like Sarah, it's just kind of mention some of the partners that also have partnered with us with this particular program, to give them some just due. And they are always pushed and shared through through Open Skies anyway. But I also want to make sure they're shared as well. So why don't you do that for us, Sarah?
Yeah, first a shout out to our experiences team that coordinates all that for us. They're excellent and know this area like tour guides they are themselves. And like we said, we're partnering with Ride Zion, Stargazing Zion, all these Zion things, and then Mad Moose Rentals are key partners on this little trip. But we have a vast network, but we love them all, and we love these guys too. And they're going to be welcoming and show Kendrick and Regina a grand old time.
Hello.
Hi.
That was great. You know, I thought we had a connection problem there, but it seems like everything got co-extended. I was like, whoa. But hey, this is technology. So the thing I was going to also share, so thank you for sharing that, Sarah. The thing I was going to say to you and to say to everyone else, none of this work that we do as a company can be done by ourselves. And so having good partners is amazing. But really having also being able to select some amazing folks like Regina and Kendrick. And I just want to tell you, Regina and Kendrick, that I'm looking forward to hearing about your trip. I'm looking forward to seeing the photos. But more than that, though, I'm looking forward to you all celebrating your second honeymoon. And I'm looking forward that we've been a part of it, and we've been able to help you all do that and equip you all with the resources to do so. And this has been incredibly amazing, to be honest with you.
It's a very exciting time for us. I think I'm more excited, or just as excited about this as our trip to the French Riviera, which has been on my bucket list forever. So this is unexpectedly enticing, and I'm thinking and expect it'll be just as much as we hope for and more.
Right on. Well, you know, this is we're coming up on the time. I had a couple other questions I wanted to ask, but I think we'll wait to ask those questions on the wrap up, because we want to get you all back on after you actually go on this trip. Since you're our first guest, we got to get you back on the second time and talk about how amazing it was. I had a few more questions, but we wanted to keep this thing to a 30-minute max. We're about 2 minutes over. But before I go, though, I just want to say that, you know, here at the Unity folks, we pride ourselves on a few things. And number one, you go to our website and look at our logo. You know, we have so many different brands. We invite everyone to get around that campfire in our logo, and also, which is on my shirt, which is the Unity Blaze. And we want you to know that you're invited and welcome. It doesn't matter your race, your age, gender, or ability. You are invited and welcome to the outdoors, and especially you're invited and welcome to visit the folks that are part of our Unity Blaze network. And so, with that being said, you know, Daryl, do you have anything else, Daryl? Because, you know, you're such an eloquent speaker. You know, I like to hear you.
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure after that setup. No, I don't really have anything else other than make sure you go to all of our socials and follow us, like, subscribe, to stay up to date on the giveaways, the Getaway Giveaways, as we start to announce more over the next several months. Make sure that you follow Open Skies Zion on Facebook, Instagram. Are you all on LinkedIn and YouTube?
Yep. We're Stay Open Sky across social platforms.
Okay.
And, stayopensky.com as our address as well.
Yeah. So just make sure you go to stayopensky.com. You can always find everyone's social handles either in the footer, header, on the page. They have some amazing pictures of the property, of some of the experiences on their website. So to the folks out there who didn't get selected for this amazing trip, go ahead and book your trip. Come on out, and you'll see what we're talking about when we say that this is a unique experience that you can only get right here in the United States of America.
Right on,
so yeah, be sure to check out some of our other Unity Blaze partners. And that's all I have to say about that as far as Gump would say. So I'm gonna turn it back over to you, Earl.
Right on. Well, listen, as we say our final words, Kendrick and Regina, again, I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much for accepting the offer here, and we're looking forward to you all doing some incredible things. Any parting words?
No, I just want to say thank you. I'm sure Kendrick as well. This is an amazing opportunity, and we appreciate everything you've done, Earl and Sarah and Daryl. So just thank you.
Yeah, this is a dream come true. One of those trips that you always think you want to plan and schedule, but you can never put together.
Right.
And so, yeah, like I said, we're looking forward to this. And
y'all going now, baby.
Wrap up.
Right on, right on. Sarah, any last things?
We look forward to welcoming Kendrick and Regina later this week. And Earl and Daryl, you know you're welcome and invited anytime.
Right on. Well, listen, folks, my name is Earl B. Hunter Jr. I'm the founder and visionary here, the Unity folks. And I just want to tell everyone that we're so pleased to be here. We're happy to be alive. We're so grateful for everything. But more than anything, to all the folks here on our panel, all the Regina and Kendrick and Sarah and Daryl, and all the folks who are listening, who will listen to this broadcast, we hope you have the greatest day of your life today. And we hope tomorrow is better. And we hope that you follow us and continue to follow us and get yourself, email us and get on that list so you can actually be, hopefully be selected to be one of our Getaway Giveaway recipients as well. With that being said, we'll sign off. We'll see you another time. Woo.
Bye. Thanks, y'all.